I'm EJ Fernandez, owner of Ed James Insurance Brokerage. Started my agency a little over a year ago. It's been a year and 2 months, year and 3 months. And I've had a lot of experience in the insurance industry in general, and a lot about sales and a good amount about the service side of the business, but not a ton. And coming into starting my agency, I already had a lot of referral sources and business that was coming in. And so I was growing pretty quickly and doing my thing, and everything is going great. But I knew that I was going to get to a point pretty quickly where as the renewals started to come through after that first year and I was still writing the same amount of new business, it was going to become more and more difficult for me to spend time on sales and keeping up that kind of revenue generation. So I was already feeling it because these last 2 months getting the renewals that I was spending at least 2 hours every single morning before I would even be able to get to any of my quotes, or it was hard to prioritize the things that were important because I just had to clear my downloads and I had to deal with like the stuff that was coming in overnight and, tasks and emergencies and, calling mortgage companies. And it was just already starting to be stuff that I didn't want to be doing or was taking away from me making more money. So, I had reached out to agency VA prior to even starting just because it looked interesting and I knew that this was going to be my model moving forward. But really quickly, Graydon was able to connect me with a virtual assistant. And out of all the packages that you have, the one that made sense for me was virtual assistant full-time in the Philippines. It met my budget and I didn't really need anybody doing anything that was licensed work. It was perfect because I have my virtual assistant, Vince. He's been great and he's checking my downloads. He checks the carrier websites every single day for me. He's been recording all the trainings that we've been doing and chopping them up into videos, taking notes, creating standards of procedure, and also been able to take on immediate tasks that I give to him throughout the day, such as calling a mortgage company back, or we're teaching him how to send out notices for cancellations of non-payment, and all stuff that's just really been important to help me with retention. And I'd say the most important thing that he's been doing is helping me put together analyses of renewals for my current clients that I wrote last year. And we're looking at the premium differences, the reasons why. He's going and doing all that for me. He puts it together in a really nice spreadsheet. And then I get to send a summary to all of my clients and show them, hey, this is what the average change is over the last year for everyone in this area. And here's your percentage change. And I think you should either stay where you are, or I'm going to shop you with a different insurance company. That alone has just been a huge help for me so far. And I'm looking forward to seeing what else that he can do to take some more stuff off my plate as he learns. It's he speaks English very well, we interact really well. We have the chat going all the time. He's hopped on early. He's got a sense of humor. He wants to learn, and it's just a good guy. So it's like if I was hiring somebody sitting next to me, in my office, right? That's part of what you look for too. So